Let me tell you something about animals, boy. They'll teach you the ways of humankind. Pay attention to animals. Raising animals has taught me so much. What I already known about people, but you see it in its purest form when you deal with animals. So check this out. Before I come out every morning, the goats are out here grazing. They're in the back where all those bushes at back there, eating bushes off of limbs. You know, just doing goat stuff. Like straight up what goats supposed to do. I have a field over here. The grass dry, some hay bales in there. But it's food for them to eat. You hear what I'm saying? Just as soon as they see me, they stop what they doing and run up to this gate and start begging. They say, nah, we done went from surviving to focusing on folk getting our food and our resources from him. You hear what I'm saying? So the quickest way to a meal, animals are gonna take. Just for real. If the quickest way for a meal is begging a human, they're gonna beg a human. But if the quickest way to a meal is for them to go graze, they're gonna graze. So basically, their survival is situational. You got a lot of people in your life like that, man. You got a lot of people in your life like that. If you leave them alone and stop being the one who providing the resources for them all the time, they'll go figure it out. You crying about the fact that they don't know how to take care of themselves. It's because you keep doing it for them. For real. You have to allow them to get out in this world and figure it out on their own. The same way with these animals. When I don't feed them, they're going to go back there and start grazing and surviving on their own. You hear what I'm saying? They're going to start doing goat stuff again. You got a lot of people, our children, grandchildren, nieces and nephews, siblings, you know, some people even spouses like that, are not doing what they need to be doing because they can just ask you. You are the way to the fastest meal for them. You are the way to the fastest resource for them. So they would rather spend their time working on you than working on a job. Makes sense? They would spend their time asking you than asking if somebody hiring. You hear me? Because you are the quickest way to a meal for them. So today, stop. If you want that man or that woman or that child to be a better person, and you want them to be a responsible person, a contributing adult to society, you have to stop giving them and let them go figure it out on their own. You do. You're not helping them by giving them. It feels good to you to see the smile on their face, but when you think about how you're actually being their enabler, you're helping them to stay a less responsible adult. You're helping them to stay in that shape. So today we're going to force our goats to graze. I fed them yesterday, put a big meal out here yesterday for them. They ain't starving. Look at them. They fat. Ain't the animal fat? Everybody always tell me your goats some of the fattest goats I done seen, Larry. Look at them. They overweight, really. How fat they are. But what they do is they figure that if they can come ask me, I'll feed them. Now, I'm about to wrap it up, but let me give you another ploy. Another thing they do is annoy me. They want to annoy me. Yeah, they want to annoy me. They want to be a squeaky wheel. They want to get on my nerves. So they figure if they can get on my nerves, I'll finally give in. That's another strategy of a beggar, man. They'll bother you until you finally break down and give it to them. They'll keep asking, keep whining, just be all in the doggone way. They want to be a squeaky wheel. They want to annoy you. You hear me? All right, man. This is Larry, man. I hope it makes sense to somebody. Talk to you next time. Peace.